Good morning. Today's lesson, we will talk about problem solving. Okay, so first of all, kindly open your book on page 677. Again, first, kindly get your book and open your book on page 677. Okay, on this lesson, we will use our logical reasoning to solve a word problem. We will not solve. We will just use our mind, our reasoning, okay, to solve a given word problem. Okay, like for example, okay, let's start. Okay, Coco wants to plant a garden. She cannot decide if it should be 10 inches, 10 feet, or 100 yards long. About how long should the garden be? The most important, girls, we should understand the problem. Okay, what we will do, how we will understand the problem. We will underline what we know. So, what we will underline here? Okay, yeah. What we know about the problem, that Coco wants to plant a garden. Yes. So, Coco planning, okay, to plant a garden. So, Coco needs our help. Okay. Now, let's continue. So, Coco cannot decide if it will be what? If it is 10 inches 10 inches, or if it is 10 feet or 100 yards. Yes. So, we will now find out what is the answer here. So, we will circle what we know. So, the question here that we have to solve is about how long should the garden be. Yes, so how long should the garden be? So, we will choose among the 10 inches, the 10 feet, and the 100 yards is the size of the garden. How we will solve the problem? We will use our logical reasoning. Yeah. Okay, first, let's see the 10 inches. You know the 10 inches? Okay, now, so the 10 inches, we have here a 12-inch ruler, right? So the 10 inches is only here. The size of the small notebook or our book. Is this the size of a garden? Have you been in a garden? Yeah, this is not the size of the garden. Why? Because it is too short. Yeah, it is too short. The 10 inches is too short. So, we will now try the 100 yards. The 100 yards, it means, put it on your mind, the 100 yards. It is the size of a garden. You're not making a city here. It is only a simple garden. Yeah, the 100 yards is too long. Okay? It is too long, the 100 yards. My goodness. Okay, so, the remaining one is the 10 feet. Yes, the 10 feet is the size of the garden. Okay, so the size of the garden that we are looking for is, yes, the 10 feet. Why? Because it is not too much high, not too much, Yes, not too much high, not too much. Not too much high, not too much short. Correct. Okay, understand? Clear? Okay, now, let's have this one. Okay, let's practice. One more time. Let's solve. So, Sahari is looking up at the high diving board at the pool. Is the high diving board is 10 inches high, 10 feet high, or 10 yards high? Okay, first, we will underline what we know. Yeah, so what we know on the problem? We know that Sahari is looking up the high of the diving board. Correct. What else? Yeah, and he is asking what? Yeah, he is asking if the height of the diving board is 10 inches feet high, 10 inches high, 10 feet high, or what's happened? Okay, 10 inch high or 10 yards high. Now, kindly circle this one, students. Okay? Let's circle. So, this is the problem that we have to solve. What is the height? So, we have the choices already. So, we will see which one should be the size of the diving board. The height of the diving board. Okay, so what we're going to do? We will use our logical reasoning. Correct. So we're going to use logical reasoning. Okay, kindly write it down. We're going to use logical reasoning. Correct. Okay, now, what we will do next? We will have the 10 inches. The 10 inches, you know your ruler? Okay, the 10 inches is until here only. Okay. Can you see it clear? How? From here to there? Yeah. That is the height of the diving board. You want to dive on the swimming pool. You're going to dive on the 10 inches high. Yes, no. Why you will dive? It is too short, the 10 inches. So, the 10 inches, no. It is too short. Correct. So, you will write. What we're going to write? Yes, the 10 inches is too short. Correct. The 10 inch is too short. Okay. How about what? The 10 yards. Okay. Is it, you know the 10 yards? 10 yards meaning to say 1 yard is 3, right? 3 rulers. So, 10 yards is 30 rulers. So the 12 inches ruler, as a small children like you, do you think the height of the 12 inches ruler, the 30 pieces of this 12 inches ruler is the one we are looking for? Yeah, it is not, because it is too much high. It is so dangerous if you're going to dive on a 10 yards high, because as a children, okay, it is, we don't know, it is, anything might happen. So accident may happen. So we should be careful. Okay, so, meaning to say what? Correct. That 10 feet is the one we are looking for. So, the 10 feet, okay, it should be, the diving board, it should be what? The diving board is 10 feet high. Okay? So, our diving board should be 10 feet high only. Okay? The 10 inches, again, is too much short. The 10 yards is too much high. Okay, so the one that we are really looking for, the best among the best, is the 10 feet. The diving board should be 10 feet. Okay? You understand? Okay, so now, I think one more. Okay, I think let's have one more. Or many more. 3 more. Now, look. Sam planted a tomato plant that is 1 foot tall. So, the 1 foot tall, students, is this 12 inches. Okay? You have your 12-inch ruler. So, you know how high is the 1 foot. Okay? So, the plant is 1 foot tall. Now, the plant grows a little each week. After 4 weeks, would be the plant 10 inches or 14 inches? Again, after 4 weeks, would be the plant be 10 inches or 12 inches? Now, let's find out. Again, we know that Sam planted a tomato plant that is 1 foot. Yes, it is already 1 foot. And you know that 1 foot is 12 inches. Correct. So, we will write here, 1 foot is 12 inches. Oops, sorry. Wait 1 minute. Okay, yeah. So the plant is already 12 inches. Okay? The plant, Sam planted, is already 12 inches. So, is after 4 weeks, would the plant be 10 inches or 14 inches? Yes, very good. The 14 inches. Because we already know that the plant is 12 inches. So, after a week, it grows little, right? So, it is, 14 inches. Yeah, the plant is 14 inches. How come it will be 10 inches? Some already planted 1 foot. Okay, the tomato plant is already 1 foot. And 1 foot is 12 inches. Okay, so after 4 weeks, as it grow, it will become 14 inches. It will not become 10 inches. Okay, clear? Now, let's have Jane made a paper chain that is 1 yard long. Okay? Brad made a paper chain that is 2 feet long. Who had made the longer paper chain? Okay, first, we will know. Okay? You have to put on your mind that Jane, how many for Jane in the sentence? That Jane has 1 yard. Correct. 1 yard. And 1 yard is equals to how many feet? Correct. 3 feet. Okay? So, this is what we know on the problem. So, Jane, the chain is 1 yard long. And 1 yard is 3 feet. Now, for Brad, how many for Brad? Yes, it is already in feet. So, Brad has 2 feet long. Okay? So, this is what we know. Okay. Now, the question. Who made the longer paper chain? So, Jane has 1 yard, which is 3 feet. Brad is 2 feet. So, which is the longer? Yes, the 3 feet. And who is that one? Correct. It is Jane. Exactly. So, you will write here the word Jane. Yeah, kindly write the word Jane. Okay? Clear? Because Jane has 3 feet and Brad has only 2 feet. So, the longer is the 3 feet. Okay? Now, last example. Mrs. Moore's class collection string to measure Lisa Mr. Moore's class is collecting things to measure. Lisa finds a pine cone. Would the pine cone be 3 inches, 3 feet, or 2 yards? Do you know a pine cone? Have you seen a pine cone? Yeah, like this on the picture. So, I will show you the real pine cone, okay? Look. Yeah. This is that one is a pine cone. Okay? Now, you see? Okay, based on that, okay, look. Based on this, so you have the idea how long is the pine cone. So, is it 3 yards? 3 yards? Meaning to say it is 9 inch ruler. 9, 12 inches ruler. Yeah. The 3 yards is very long. Correct. The 3 yards is very long. It is too much. The 3 yards mean to say it is 3 plus 3 plus 3. So 9, right? 9 rulers. Our 12 inches ruler. It is 9 pieces of 12 inches. Yeah, it is very long. How about the 3 feet? Or our 3 inches, 3 pieces, 12 inches ruler. Yeah, it is very long. The palm can be here on our hands. Okay, and that one will be 3 feet is 3 like this, the size. Okay? Yes. The 3 yards, okay, is very long and that 3 feet. Okay, so 3 yards and 3 feet is very long, are very long. It is too much. Okay, so what it is meaning to say what? That the pine cone is only 3 inches. Very good. Why 3 inches? It is 3 inches. Yeah, okay, look. Okay, from here until here. You have your ruler, right? So, the palm, like this. Okay? Yeah, and we can put it on our palm, on our hands. Correct. So, the pine cone the size of the pine cone is 3 inches. Okay?